So, as we all know, Charlie and Andy are very different personalities. And that is their real strength. Well, they might have other strengths, but that's their real strength as a couple. They complement and supplement and sometimes correct each other in ways that often delight and sometimes, well, actually normally surprise as well.
Charlie knew that Andy was the man for her when she realized, as someone with a very busy brain, that she could breathe properly when she was with him. Andy knew that Charlie was the woman for him when she supported him through various life events, and he knew she would be by his side.
8-year-old me, uncharacteristically taking part in a 2-week sports course in the summer holidays, would never have imagined that one day I would be marrying Andrew Brown, the heartthrob with the blonde curtains from the group above.
And that's why Charlie's the ideal partner for Andy. You've got the drive, the ambition for two people. I mean, with you involved, it only took 20 years to get Andy qualified as an architect, so.
Charlie and Andy met for the first time, officially, at a planning session for a group holiday to Kiev in the Caribbean. They spent a lot of time together over the 2 weeks, getting to know each other, and once they arrived back in the UK, they started dating and continued dating for nearly 13 years. Although there were some twists and turns along the way, they always found their way back to each other and have worked hard to build a relationship they are now so proud of. On a surprise trip to Edinburgh in February 2020, Andy booked their favorite hotel where he proposed. No trip is without its drama, though, and this was no exception. The engagement ring Andy had ordered hadn't arrived on time, and so he had to source an alternative to collect in Edinburgh, sending Charlie on her own to the pub in the meantime. The proposal took place, and Charlie said yes. And today we're gathered in this beautiful setting to witness the marriage of Andy and Charlie.
Yeah, left to his own devices is an absolute nightmare. Me and Andy bought a house together and filled in loads of forms. First form, he spelt his name wrong. And you think, like, mistakes could happen. Then the second form, he spelled his name wrong. So you start thinking, is he playing dumb? Does he want to commit to me? Does he? Well, this is it, you know. Did he want to commit? Is he trying to just play dumb to get out of a dodgy situation? So, exactly. So this is why today, when he signed the register, I checked, because we've all travelled 5,000 miles. Just make sure he signed the register right.
For almost 15 years, you have helped me catch my breath and been the solid ground from which I can take bolder steps. I love how we dream together and how you always give me the final push when the reality of the dream is in touching distance. I'm proud of how we have worked to build our life together, to grow together, finding our balance and steadying each other. You really are my favourite, and ours is a story that I would read over and over again.
When I play favourites, you always win. Champion of my now and every moment after, you are my favourite. Since the moment we met, Since the instant your welcome invasion first set foot in the unclaimed territory of my heart, full moon, perfect circle, I end where you start. You are my favourite.
With you in my life. Charlie Kemp Brown. I'd like to share my huge appreciation to you for all of the hard work you've put into our organising today. And after all the little dramas, with the dress, bringing it all this way, but you really do look stunning today, and I'm very proud to call you my wife. I've got a feeling I'll be fine with you in my life.
I know that love can be loud and jubilant. It can be dancing in the swampy mud and the pouring rain at a festival and shouting over the band, "You are amazing!" It's skinny dipping at dawn. It's walking along the street together on a Saturday night and feeling an entire city is yours. It's a big, beautiful, ebullient force of nature. I also know that love is a pretty quiet thing. It's lying on the sofa together, drinking coffee, talking about where you're going to go that morning to drink more coffee.
Yeah, I've got a feeling I'll be fine. Yeah, feeling I'll be fine with you in my life. You in my life. You in my life.
Now I know in part, then I shall know fully, even as I have fully known. And now these three remain: faith, hope, and love. But the greatest of these is love.